Good afternoon and welcome to Godfrey Street for Round 9 GDFL football match of the day, and it's Geelong West Cricket and Football Club travelled over the Geelong region to Thomson for the grand final replay of last season, and guest videos here for the match of the day once again, and we welcome the biggest man in country football, and You've had a few this afternoon to just warm you up, haven't you, Ron? Brain, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jason. And yes, getting over the Baruga trip, and congratulations to the Interleague boys, but it was quite an horrendous trip home.
I've heard that.
They got that number 9.
And just getting over that weekend and starting off again this afternoon, Ron.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. And we welcome special comments man, our part-time guest commentator. He just floats along when he wants to come. He was at our Werribee Thomson game and seems to bob up. He hasn't got a game in the seniors again. He hasn't even got a game in the twos. He's up here in the guest commentary box this afternoon. Shane Grapsis, good afternoon.
Thanks, Jason.
Now, the orator. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, Cookie.
Cookie, yeah.
Cookie's the ugly one. Now, mate, any truth in the rumour that your ability as a commentator has taken over your
far
expertise
outweighs
as a footballer, and that the club has always won when you've been calling?
No.
Is there any truth in this
Yeah,
rumour?
lots. I've got no ability at either.
Well, actually, I tend to disagree, mate, because I've watched you, and I reckon you're poetry in motion. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, I'm poetry of motion. That's after dark activity, maybe.
Good afternoon to you, son. And of course, we can't forget our man up there. I'm pulling the punch.
Yes, we can. We can forget him, but we won't.
It's Brett Revere. Good afternoon to you, Brett. And I'm sure that we'll be finding another...
Nice headphones, too.
Capturing all the action here this afternoon for this very important clash. And as Jason Doherty mentioned, how's your memory, Jason? What was the winning margin in the last year's...
48 points.
You sure about that, Shane?
Absolutely.
It
If it
was.
wasn't 48, it was 43. Didn't matter. Well, they were never going to win. You play that game 10 times again, they never win.
Well,
it.
you did play him 10 weeks in a row nearly, didn't you, last year?
You didn't pick us once.
I know. I've been branded a bastard for that. I'm not allowed to say that.
Well, no,
am
you
I?
can't
But
say
I was.
that, but I mean, you are. And,
I picked them this afternoon, though. They're going to win.
You idiot.
well, okay. Well, there you are. You reckon that they can repeat the dose of 95?
Oh, I think they can. I think they
Who?
can. Thompson.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said you picked
No,
West.
no, I've picked
No.
Thompson.
It's all right, Shane.
I've had to be on the Thompson bandwagon because Rick Humphries told me.
I'm the
I
idiot.
have to be.
I know why.
'Cause hey, there's going to be a boil over here this afternoon. And I'll tell you what.
There's already been one. Dave McDonald's fried the dim sims instead of steaming them.
He has. He's left the water out of the... Jeez, it's riveting, isn't it?
Well, it is riveting stuff, and no wonder, because I'd be pretty dirty too, falling off the Garbo truck during the week.
Oh, and they come and got me Monday morning. I was devastated.
You've had to do a bit of work too.
Yeah. Oh, that
Look
doesn't
a bit
bother
tired,
me.
actually.
Yeah, early starts.
Now, why are you so tired, Jason?
No, I'm okay. I didn't come home on the bus from Baruga, so I've heard that was quite an interesting trip. Ron, was it? Yeah, you've just got...
I've just
It
got
was.
over it.
You've
mate.
just got over it, and we've seen Gus Primer this afternoon. He's just got over it, and
Actually, I was pleased to see Gus with his head out of a plastic bag. He's had spent most of it in the bag on the way home.
it's good to hear that the coach of the interleague side has finally made it home from the free accommodation at the Shepparton Police Station.
Yes, they're very, very hospitable up there at the Shepparton Police Station, and
The coach got locked
quite a
up.
number of others
Was
joined.
unfortunately the only one picked out of the whole side that was locked up. So
Certainly.
for 4 hours, he had a nice little
Try
little
out.
rest there, dry out. Yep. Now this afternoon, Thomson and Geelong West. Well, obviously, Shane, you're going for Thomson.
Yeah, I think we'll win easy.
You think you'll win easy? Well,
Yeah.
Ronnie's had 500 on Geelong West to win, so he's obviously going for the Cheetahs.
You can get another 5 here if he wants.
I've got good reason to make that decision.
And what would that be? Tell us all.
Yeah, I want to know.
Inspire us.
Look
Sometime
at
today.
last week's interleague game, and Geelong West Cricket and Football Club had one representative in it.
How many?
Stuart Scott.
All right.
Look at the Thomson side, and they had a number.
They actually had 2, Ron.
And they were 2 of their better players.
Scotty Cowie was in for
Andrew
Geelong West too.
Atchison, Scotty Cowie, of course. Andrew Atchison, and of course Christian McFarlane.
That's right.
Now, they're only very young players. Atchison hurt himself. He's playing today. I just wonder whether he's 100% fit.
Well, he said to me he's not, but he'll get through the game quite easily.
Okay. Well, now, you see, I base my theories on fact. I'm a very factual person.
He
When
didn't
you
train
play-
all week.
When you play someone that's not fit,
Uh,
they generally let you down.
Yeah, I'm a bit iffy on that one.
So I'm sorry, but being a key position player, it's a concern. And I think on this ground, you have a winning centre half forward and you win the game.
Yeah,
We also
you're
have
right. Who plays centre half forward for them?
But I know nothing about football.
No, apparently not.
So we'll just assess it at the end of the game.
We will.
We will. We'll find out.
We'll run the tape.
We have heard that Scotty Cowie's playing at full forward too again for a second week in a row.
Are they going to toss us again, are they?
So he's playing at full forward. He kicked 6 last round against East Belmont and is going to line up there again this afternoon. But I said to him that before the end of the first quarter he'd be back at full back because I think they need him back there against Plugger.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Who are they going to line up against him?
I'd say Andrew Harris probably, but but he did quite well against East Belmont. But you would think that Cowie would be the best option back there.
Well, I've got the highest admiration for both playing coaches here this afternoon. Nice to see Richardson back in the side.
Yeah, he sadly missed against East.
And it's going to be a bonus. Whether he's fit or not is another question mark.
Yeah, no, he's been fit or trained all week. And Curvis back after 4 or 5 weeks
Yeah, that's good
out.
to see. Had a hammy, so he's back after that.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, and I think
Lunchbox Gardner back.
I think Blue West have got a few little issues to settle from last year.
Well, you fired them up in the rooms for it, so they should be right for it.
I'll be very keen. Well, I gave them 500 roosters to get on top. I think that's a pretty good incentive, don't you think?
Yep.
Oh, does it matter who won last year?
No, that's right.
Like all we got to gain for this is 4 points. We got 21 medallions, a bit of silverware and a flag. So what's it matter?
Exactly. Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautifully spoken.
Psychologically, there's going to be another premiership battle ahead this season. And if they can knock you off today, when they play you again...
No, I don't think it'll come down to last. They won't make the finals.
No, I think you're right, actually. I think they might just miss out.
You've made that decision already?
I think the 5's just about set.
Okay, well...
I think the position changes will change, but I think the teams won't.
Umpires this afternoon, Darren Santaspirito and Terry Carter in the middle. On the boundary, Trevor Simmer and Nick Tischler. And Ron Brown's already made sure that he's going to have a good afternoon this afternoon. And then the goals, Richie Robertson and Daryl Cockrell. So
Daryl Cockrell, he used to play here cricket, didn't he?
He did. Cockrells.
Good to see the boys, Richie Robertson also.
Brett Rovere going for West as well, so he's split the team up here. Ronnie and Brett going for Geelong West, and the orator and myself going for Thomson this afternoon. So there's a bit of money riding on this, so watch Ronnie try and get West home. It'll be good to see. First quarter, umpire Carter has the ball in hand, and we'll start the GDFL match of round 9. Nathan Taylor, the big man for Thomson, to do the ruck work against Justin Ladder.
They've got one loose in their forward line, our back line.
Grappa's already picked that up, one loose in the back line. Ball falls towards the Echo. Lunchbox Gardner gets it out towards his brother Timmy. He's wrapped up. Could have been dropping the ball. No free kick. Pack develops just inside the centre square at half forward. And a bit of feeling already in the game.
Well, poor umpiring straight away, gentlemen, because...
That's it. Get into the umpire straight away, Ronnie.
Gardner was caught in possession of the ball. And you wonder why this level of football sometimes gets scrappy, because they don't pick the right decisions.
Because they're hopeless.
Ball up. Ladder gets it down straight towards Justin. He's wrapped up by Ladder. Falls towards Frankie Fratoli, held without the ball, and we'll get the free kick from umpire Santaspirito. And was that you, Ronnie, that said,
No, it's me.
It was Grappa.
The orator.
Fratoli, across the ground, danger. Menzies comes out, tries to kick it off the ground. Rutherford goes in. They've got the numbers here, Geelong West. Wigmore's there, picks it up, who gets wrapped up by McFarlane. Too high, though, first, and he will take the free kick. And could nearly be 50. Well, he took a long time to...
he took a long
time to work that out there, Santaspirito, the umpire, but he has given 50 against McFarlane, and discipline from the Thomson side because McFarlane straight off the ground for that indiscretion.
Yeah, straight off.
Game, isn't it, this footy?
And Jamie Backer will come on for McFarlane, and Wigmore will come all the way down to, in fact, it's going to be Lucchino.
Why is it he kick?
He must have been the one who was held. I have no idea. The lead from Cowie from full forward, and as we said, he started at full forward and has taken the mark.
Yeah, good lead, wasn't it?
Yeah, he led like that last round against East Belmont, so he started in the same fashion this afternoon. And a good kick from Lucchino coming off the half-back flank there with the aid of a 50-metre penalty. So Cowie has the chance to put the first score on the board. He comes in now, right foot kick. Cowie!
Surely we don't have to put up that all day.
Well, hopefully he doesn't kick a dozen goals because we'll be in trouble if he does.
Yeah.
So, good start from Geelong West.
Told you.
Told you.
A minute into the game.
A minute
into the game, and Geelong West have kicked one goal, and he's told us already. Geelong West Cricket Football Club, 1 straight goal, 6 points. Thomson yet to score. Landers, Bull, and Wispowski. Chartered Accountants, first quarter scoreboard.
Great build-up, undisciplined play from the Tigers. Cheetahs, 6 points up, early stages. Great game of footy, back to the centre.
You are unbelievable. Great game of footy. We've had a minute of play. Back in the centre. Taylor goes up early. Stewie Scott gets it down only towards Timmy Gardner. Breaks 2 tackles, takes a bounce. His usual dashing run from the middle. Out with the outside of his right boot. Goes with the boomerang kick up towards full forward. Plugger Cowan was in the middle of the pack there. Great recovery from him. He's got Menzies in the pocket. Tries to handball to him. He does. He gets it to him. Turns around. Quick reply from Thomson. That's a great build-up from Timmy Gardner in the middle and finished off by Dale Menzies there, which... Shane, Dale Menzies in the forward line doesn't usually play there, does he?
No, last week he picked up Mick O'Leary, or last game, picked up Mick O'Leary for West and did a good job on Mick.
What a mongrel punt, though, that
was a boomerang
wobbled
kick,
through the goals. I mean, no wonder he plays in the back line.
Yeah, it was a good second effort by Cowan, so wasn't it, without that.
Seen.
Well, went through, got the desired effect, and squared us up.
Thomson are looking just as good as Geelong West now, Ronnie.
Told you.
Yeah, we told you. 1 goal apiece.
They're back.
We're at the Thunderdome this afternoon. Don't forget that either, okay? Dick Philpott's named Godfrey Street the Thunderdome. So
why has Dick done that?
I don't know. Around the corner's the Chrome Dome. We've got the Thunderdome here. So back in the centre, Taylor and Ladder go up for it again. Pack develops in the middle of the square. And we're going to have a secondary bounce umpire Carter to come in.
Is Dick still narky on not getting the finals?
Most probably, I would say so. I'll have to speak to him about that.
I'd like to speak to him about it too.
Back in the centre.
What's wrong with down the roadie?
Bounce down again. Taylor goes up, gets the tap down, falls towards Hill, gets a right foot kick towards an half back. Aitchison comes out, picks it up with the right hand, goes out wide towards the wing position. Rutherford and Nankervis out there, 2 against 1. Neil had come out for Geelong West, but the ball's going to beat all the players out of bounce, out of side on the wing. The boundary umpire will have a bit of work to do. Nearly finished that hot dog, Ronnie, so you'll be able to take a call in a minute. Back in the centre, back with the throw-in. Timmy Gardner gets a good punch down. Falls towards Wigmore, running backwards towards half-back. Always going to get wrapped up by Gardner. Gets it away. Poor handball. Under pressure there was Neil. And the West defence see it over the boundary line again at half-forward for Thomson. And the sun has appeared here at Godfrey Street, so fairly good conditions, and the ground's in pretty good conditions too, Grappa.
Beautiful. Been blessed with the weather, haven't we?
Certainly have. Over the back there, punch away by Richardson. Falls towards Legel. Picks it up at the second attempt, then drops it. Ladder's in there also. Little Gardner, that's lunchbox Ladder. Good pick up. Only as far as Justin. No. Short little kick. Good call by Grapsis there because he's found Anthony Lamb at 10.5 forward. Plays on quickly. Goes long, 1 out. All Harris went under the ball. Cowan runs back. Falls over the crucial stage. Can't get the ball. Harris and Wigmore will see it through for 1 behind.
That wasn't a bad kick from that player there in Lamb.
Yeah, he kicks it okay on the run. Kicks it okay and flat-footed.
Kick in by Harris, finds Wigmore short in the back pocket on the outer side, plays on quickly, goes to half-back, kick in towards the centre of the ground. Nankervis getting back to Aitchison, backs himself, slips over, handballs towards Timmy Gardner. Under pressure, 2 against him, could have been a push in the back, none forthcoming. Hill ducks his head, goes straight through the middle of the pack. Umpire lets it go, the kick comes out towards Ian Ellie against Stein on the wing. Ian Ellie, good use of the body, picks it up, good tackle though by Stein. Lets the ball get free there,
Well
Ladder.
done.
Good work, Jason Stein, handball though, nobody in support. Runs back there towards Westwick. Right foot kick by him up towards Beekman's at centre-half forward. Oh, good mark. Just behind Stein there. Took the mark just inside the centre square on the wing position. He's got Ian Ellie across there, but he elects to go longer. The lead's on, goes up there. Good kick too, and a good mark. That's Scotty Truan at centre-half forward for Geelong West.
Where's he from?
Lara.
Lara,
Yeah,
right.
assistant coach this year at Geelong West. The lead's on from Cowie again. Taylor getting back there, taps it away. Cowie runs after it again and has got it at 50. He's right on the boundary line, gets around Taylor, does
Good
he? Handball
pressure,
over the top.
Taylor.
Good pressure from Nathan Taylor there. And obviously a bit of a ploy there with the ruckman getting back in front of the Cowie lead.
Was smart play,
Very
wasn't
poor
it?
disposal of Scotty Truan. I've got to criticise that kick because Cowie, I've never seen the man move so quick there. And very, very, very good ton of pace in the first 10. And this man isn't too bad either. Twanger. This time the kick was a bit well weighted. Vinnie Lumen under the footy. Held his bloody ground nicely there was Chris Gardner. And I think that was a fair good mark.
He's had a haircut, Vinnie Lumen.
He has.
The new image that the West boys are creating here.
What's that?
Very clean cut and honest footballers now.
Now.
Back towards Scott at half forward, goes towards Wigmore. Nankervis over the back of the pack. Neil Shepherd's for him. They've got the numbers here, Geelong West. Poor kick though, well done. Good pressure from Rutherford. Still in there in the middle at half forward. Timmy Gardner now. Beekmans comes at him, tackles him, or could be a bit high. Yes, it was. High tackle there from Beekmans and Timmy Gardner on the half-back flank. Will refresh pressure for the Tigers. The pass was on there to Burke. He kicks over towards Chrissy Gardner. Also Wigmore, Nankervis, close to the boundary line again. So most of the play on that outer side in the first 5 minutes of this game. We see Backwell coming off and Christian McFarlane will come back on after that 50-metre penalty earlier in the game.
Well, gentlemen, there's no real advantage here with the breeze. I mean, it's like a picture out here at Godfrey Street. There's not a movement.
Not at all.
Tough, big thump towards half forward. Great thump towards Gardner. Overruns the ball. Craig's the one to get there first. Handballs the boundary and finds. And I would say that Ronnie Brown, we already pinched Scragger in a vote this afternoon. He wasn't too happy that you had to go to Leopold Newtown a fortnight ago.
He didn't spend as much this week in the shop as he should have. But, I'll seriously consider it.
Boundary throw in at half forward for Thomson. Ladder, Gardner gets it. Good tap away towards half forward, but it's going to be Frankie Vitoli to get back there, but overruns the ball. McFarlane picks it up beautifully. Good handball to Lunchbox Gardner. Going back, Menzies, Lakino was on him, but he should have been a bit closer because Menzies, good use there. He worked his way to the back there and ran onto the ball. Easy goal. Lakino was a long way away from him, so 2 goals from the halfback flanker usually. He's in the forward line.
A turn up for the books, isn't it, really? You
just read it a bit better,
yeah. You'd be turning in your grave, wouldn't you, at the moment?
I'm not in my grave yet, Ronnie.
Well, really, mate, you kick goals.
Oh, it's a bit hard from the back line, but I've done it.
What were you saying before we were on air, that Darren Dench got a game before you, is that correct?
Yeah, he selected ahead of me, but that was no problem with me. I didn't expect to play. I haven't played for 4 weeks.
That's right. That's why you're up here, isn't it?
That's exactly why I'm up here. And I like it up here, I think.
2-1-13, Thomson. Geelong West, 1 straight goal, 7 points of difference.
It was good by McFarlane, wasn't it, off to Gardner?
It was. Landers, Bullen, Wisbowski, Charlie Count, scoreboard, and we've left Landers off.
Oh, Skinner will be nasty.
You'll be dirty about that.
Back in the centre now, out towards Lamb on the wing. Left foot kick by him. Bit of a spiral
That's
punt
a free kick.
up towards Menzies and Lakino. Lakino now picks it up close to the boundary line. Cowan comes at him. Handball back to Harris. Lakino's there also under pressure.
Well
McFarlane,
done,
can he finish it off? He can! McFarlane. Great work, great pressure. And the West defence were at throws and falls there. They didn't know what to do. Lakino tried to tap it out. McFarlane robbed the ball and kicked a major.
Yeah, he's concerned. Back on the ground for 30 seconds and he's had an immediate impact.
On 2 goals, not
Where's
one.
Kevin?
2.
Kevin would be very happy.
I don't know, but Grapper and I are looking okay. 3-1-19, Thomson. Geelong West Cricket and Football Club, 1 straight goal, 6 points.
You could add your 500 at odds with me.
Landers, Bullen, Wisbowski, Charlie Count's first quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 7.5 minutes in this first quarter. So a good start by the home side, and we see that Stuart Scott and Alan Richardson, the opposing coaches this afternoon, are playing on each other, so that should be a fairly good battle.
They haven't had any influence at all either.
No, not yet. So I think Stewie's had 1 kick, and I think Richo's had 1 tap out, so they haven't really done a lot yet. And they
are playing the wrong bloke on Tim Gardner.
I was going to say they're playing Hill on Gardner, so that's probably not the best. He tries to get the kick away there. The little kick out by Stewie Scott towards half forward, but again, Thomson have got the numbers. Lamb it is. He's going to run away from the love child, is he? He's taking a bounce. He backs himself. Short left foot kick. Nobody there for Thomson. Stewie Scott bowls him over. Westwick's back there, though, at half back. Relieves the pressure and a good kick too. Vinnie Lehman, he's got Heath Box on his outside. He plays on now. Oh, low. Lunchbox Gardner came at him and held him up. Good free kick there.
Well, now, I can't say how you can say that it was all right because he's turned the ball over. Thomson would have cleared the ball and gold, and he's given a free kick away. How can you say it was all right?
Vinnie Lehman had the ball in his hands. He had 3 of them on the go.
I agree with you, Grapper. Up to centre half forward. Up there was Burke and Gardner. They could have raffled it. No, neither got the ball in the end. Ian Ellie tries to tap it out, but again, it's all Thomson. Timmy Gardner across centre half back, running Hill and Merry dance. Spiral torpedo, 1 out towards centre half forward. Lakino comes to back himself. Can't take the mark, still runs onto it. Rutherford traps, handball to the Echo. Goes out towards Menzies, gets a push in the back, no free kick. Towards Westwick now. He gets around, gets tackled, he threw it. The umpire was on the wrong side there.
Yeah, danger.
Kicking in danger, and the Echo is going to take it. Justin on the wing.
Well, a little bit stiff, I'm afraid there, the Scrag, and don't worry, Scragger, I'm still with you, son, because there was no malice intent there at all, as now Tigers
good, strong man.
Lovely kick again from Lamb, and someone needs to fix up that number 5 Guernsey, because that was pretty positive football again from the dash of that half-forward flanker.
What do you mean fixed up, Ronnie?
Well,
you can't say that.
You mean man up?
He's 20 metres, there's no one near him. The man must have BO.
Man up.
It's a goal
man
anyway.
Up, fix up,
it's a goal anyway.
Doesn't matter because Cowan has popped it through. We've got Cowan at one end and Cowan at the other.
You're going to have a great afternoon, aren't you?
I just said to him, get 500 at odds with me.
So, fourth goal for Thomson, 4-1-25. They lead Geelong West Cricket Football Club 1 straight goal, 6 points. That goal coming from Scotty Cowie, the first one of the match. So Thomson 4 on the trot. On the Landers, Bull and Wisbowski. Chartered Accountants first quarter scoreboard. We've been going 10 minutes in this first quarter, so a good start from the Tigers.
Yeah, it was a bit unlucky by Craig, but you know, you can't kick it when they're
Was
there.
unlucky, yeah, good call, but back to the centre, and that's where it's all happening for the Tigers at the moment.
At ground level, all over the ground.
Timmy
The back line there before, Gardner.
Timmy Gardner's the difference at the moment. He adds that little bit of bite. And look at him.
He's got it again.
Like a terrier. Dominating. This time it's a lovely kick. Drop punt. It's the order of the afternoon, Timmy.
Well done, Lunchy.
Harris did well there on Cowan. Pack of players have formed. Pretty desperate half-forward line up there too for the Tigers. Kept the ball in. And umpire Carter will bounce down about 35 now from the Thomson side's goal. And the Tigers been into attack early stage of this first term. They lead 25-6. And McFarland, left foot this time. The skill just not quite there on that occasion. He's hooked the ball slightly, but what a nice
just plucked out of the ruck.
agility shown by
Plucked out of the ruck easily, didn't he?
Yeah, he does show a lot of agility. He's mobile for a big man, isn't he?
Yeah, he just plucked it out of the ruck.
He's going
as easy
good.
as you like.
But have a look at the number he's wearing, mate.
8.
Famous number 8.
Do all that. Neil West.
Yeah.
He did for us, I think.
Kick in by Harris, falls towards centre half forward. Ambrose Kelly turns around on his right boot. The lead out all there, and all good talking there from McFarlane and Cowan. They both couldn't get it. Tapped out towards Hill. Sits and waits. Short little kick. The Wigmore's going to be under pressure now. Curvis runs straight through. Gets one high at half foot on the outer side. He can go one out towards Menzies. He does go in that direction now. Good use of the body. Pushed Lucchino out of the way. Couldn't take the mark though. Tunganil getting back there with Harris. He shepherds for him. Harris always going to get wrapped up. He gets his kick away. Danger too because he's kicked across the goal. But Wigmore is equal to the task and takes the mark in the opposite back pocket.
Very intense, the Tigers, forcing a lot of turnovers on the Cheetahs, as we see now that very comfortable left foot pass, but on that occasion the Atches colourblind kicked it straight down the throat of Tunga.
Good effort.
And I think maybe they're related, those two players, because Tunga's kicked it straight down the big man, the biggest man on the ground's throat, who said thank you very much, and has just chipped it over to Nankers.
Nankervis goes in towards Richardson on the lead, but it's chopped off there by Wigmore. Falls towards Lehman. Tackle without the ball. Should get the free kick at centre half back, and does.
Yeah, fair enough.
So Vinnie Lehman to relieve the pressure now. He's got Westwick on this grandstand side. He holds the ball up waiting for another lead. There's not a lot on offer up the field for him.
There's nothing over the centre.
He goes long now towards Ian Nelly, but Taylor's going to get back there. Goes up Nankervis also. Gets it at the second attempt. He's got Mick Gann across on the half-back flank, but goes further afield towards Richardson and Neal. Richardson, good use of the body. Can't take the mark. Tunga Neal's there. Pushed off the ball. No free kick. Kick off the ground towards Menzies. Leads Lucchino towards the ball. Close to the boundary line. I think it might have just been out. It was. And Lucchino's certainly going to have to tighten up there on Menzies. He's been one of the best players this afternoon already. And the umpire talking to Jason Stein, is it?
Yeah,
Jason
and
Stein
Frank
Nelly are just sort of getting their addresses and phone numbers for future reference, I'd suggest.
Ladder takes it out of the ruck and goes towards the wing. The Lovechild's in front. Darren Cook it was. Handball towards Stewie Scott. He's at half-back grandstand side. Little left foot kick by him. Floats it towards Beekman's. Aitchison gets back there. Beekman's in there. Works well. Gets a free kick for holding the man.
Yeah, good decision. It's about time they started to give the bloke with the ball in front of his sights.
Stop talking through your pocket.
And a nice kick too, and found the dashing assistant coach. And that looks like Scotty True.
Good effort, Chunky.
The lead towards the Cowie lead was chopped off by Taylor. Chrissy Gardner gets back there. There's nobody with him. No support. Truan now close to the boundary line. Snaps the right foot kick around. Nankervis gets back down the last line of defence and takes an uncontested mark.
I think you'll find that someone's got to tell Scotty Cowie to stop leading to the Taylor.
Yeah.
Might have to, yep. Kick goes out towards half forward. And Cook's wrapped up. Dropping the ball there. Richardson, good tackle.
Front on, though.
Yeah, front on. I thought it was a bit. Yeah, I thought he might have called for the ball up, but he's called the free kick.
The
goes
first
to Richardson.
one maybe, but not the second.
Handball to Gann off half back. Poor kick. Scragger Craig can't trap it. Ladder does. Handball's good to Wigmore. He can set something up now. The lead on from Lehman over his head. Gardner gets back. Truan traps it. Handball towards himself over the top of the pack. Burke does well to get back there. Lehman spins out of a tackle.
Well done.
Gets a left foot to it, but it only goes towards Burke. He can't pick it up. He's got support though. Atchison cooling across to Stein. Running it out Gann towards Richardson. Atchison still running. Sensational play. Sets something up now. Goes long. Being held there was Lunchbox Gardner. He still runs onto it though, the Lunchy. He's got Cowan over far enough. Harris Still there. Lakino at the front of the pack, and he'll be able to relieve the pressure. He goes close towards the boundary line. Gardner, can he travel before it goes out? He does so. The boundary umpire can't see over there anyway. The sun's in his face. Gardner does well. Yeah, sensational handball towards Nan Curvis. He's at 50. Right foot kick, one out. Neil gets back there. Should be able to take the easy mark, and he does so.
Nan Curvis, what a great effort setting up the lunchbox and got it back for the hard work he did, setting up a nice forward foray for the Tigers.
Ladder. Go on, Grabber.
I thought it was a pretty ordinary kick by Lakino. Why didn't he kick it straight out instead of up the ground a bit?
Very cool.
Scott in the middle gets the ball from half back, goes out wide towards Beekmans. He leads Ambrose Kelly there up towards the boundary line. Poor kick though, was it? He's going to stay in for Ian Elliott. Does. Just stayed in. Scotty Truan. Good handball from Ian Elliott to Truan. Can he finish it off with a goal? Yep. I think he might have. Good kick. Bit of skill there from Truan to finish it off from 50.
About time.
Yeah, it was well done, wasn't it? No real pressure though that first time.
No, Ian Elliott just trapped the ball on half forward there and was able to get the handball inboard to Scotty Truan, who finished it off for Geelong West's second goal. Their 2 straight goals, 12 points. They trailed Thomson 4-1, 25 by 13 points on the Landers Bull and Wisbowski Chartered Accountants first quarter scoreboard.
The birds are singing and the boys are sucking their stubbies, and all is looking very nicely here at the Godfrey Street Reserve. Early stages, I'd say we're probably how many minutes, do you know?
I'd say we're 15.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
What time we start?
We started just before 2:30.
So it'll be absolutely pitch black by the time we finish.
I'm sure it will be. We've got the lights here, so we'll be right in the commentary box, and they'll be playing this side of the ground, I'd say, just to go by our lights. Now, the lights are pretty good here. Bounce down in the middle again. Taylor gets it to Richardson. Back to Timmy Gardner. He's been in everything this quarter so far. Right foot kick is long. Goes up towards Harris and Cowan. Nan Curvis roves. Short little kick towards Menzies. Lakino's right on his hammer this time. He's there again. Oh, he threw it to Legel. Yes, he did. He threw it to Legel. And the free kick will come back, and Thomson will have a shot for goal. And they're going to give it to Menzies or Cowan. Cowan was running.
You make some good umpires up here, you blokes.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's got to make a good umpire. There ain't any going around here.
You can't call football, so I mean you've got to be good at something, I suppose, you blokes.
Thanks for that vote of confidence for Ron Bryan. And it's going to be Dale Menzies for his third goal of the first quarter. This could be the move of the century from Richardson. Menzies now lines up, 35 out.
It's a goal.
Straight through the high diddle. Don't worry about that. His third goal.
Yep.
Third of 5.
Third of 5 or 6? 5.
Oh, let's not get too carried away now, Grappa, for God's sake. I mean, we've only been playing 15 and a half minutes of the first quarter. They've kicked 5 and you reckon it's 6.
Oh, well.
Mate.
Should have been 6 possibly.
5-1, yes, you're right. Who blotted the copybook? How good's your memory?
McFarlane.
Lamb.
On the left, McFarlane. They're 5-2.
They are.
Thank you very much.
McFarlane and Lamb.
I knew I'd muck it up.
Not taking 15 and a half minutes. Back in the centre again, Taylor and Ladder to do battle. Good bounce by the umpire too. Gives them both a chance at it. Running onto it, Gardner. Oh, Wigmore gets one high. Gets it out towards Westwick on the wing. Running at him, Lamb. Good pick up, Wigmore. Has had a few kicks in this first quarter. Goes towards Ianelli. The taller Stein comes over the back and taps it away. And has been a pretty good and consistent player for Thomson this season so far, Stein.
Much improved on last year. He's improved from the start to the end of last year. He's just gone on with it again.
Yeah, it certainly has. And on the smaller Ianelli, was able to come over the top there and punch it away. Beekman's in front of Taylor this time. Tries to pluck it out of the ruck. Can't do so. Push in the back there. No free kick. Hill pushed, I think it might have been Timmy Gardner in the back. Yeah. But no free kick. So a ball up at half forward for Geelong West, grandstand side.
They got a fair bit, I mean, different personnel on last year. West, who's a guy over here, and then Curvis, there's a few other.
Yeah, that's Heath Box, that is.
Right.
Playing on the wing. Wigmore gets it again, spins out of a tackle, gets wrapped up though by Kelly. He's on hands and knees and gets it out to Hill. Turns around quickly, gets bowled over by Taylor. Oh, gee whiz, that was a bit soft.
Well, but the wait for age, I mean, you know.
Wow.
Wait for age.
Deary me.
You're going to do that, you wouldn't have got any free kicks, Ronnie, when you played.
Oh, nearly a free kick there.
Hill now at half forward. Doesn't run anywhere near the mark, but goes up long towards the goal square, getting Atchison backs himself again, takes the easy mark in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, nice
long arms.
Yeah. Nice pair of hands, and I love the kick of the football too, and that's no exception.
Scotty's
just but like picking cherries out there at the Shepparton stage 1, as we see the kick now from Stewie Scott. Not a good one. Good lead there, though, was forthcoming, but he couldn't hold the pass.
Oh, Richardson's down again. Doesn't look too good. He went straight down after that ball was there and taking a very long time to get up. Could be an ankle or something. He's up now.
Well, he must hold his head.
He held his head as well. Might have got one high when he went in for that ball there. Comes towards Stein from the ball up. Goes towards Nankervis, stands his ground, tries to, and cops one high as well, and is still down at half back there for Thomson. Ianelli traps the ball close to the boundary line, gets around on his left boot. High kick in front there was Harris, falling to the front Beekmans. He gets wrapped up by Taylor. Good tackle by the big man there. Ianelli's still there, gets around one tackle, gets around two, gets a left foot kick long, has to sit and wait there. Atchison coming over the back, Chrissy Gardner. Good play. Hill in front, can't trap the ball close to the boundary line. He's going to keep it in there. Cowie does. And it was a throw, so they've been consistent on that.
Was it out before it was a throw, though?
Wow.
The goal umpire had his hand up.
Take the free kick, Grapper. Take the free kick.
Yeah.
Timmy Gardner in the back pocket to relieve the pressure. Tries the torpedo again. Doesn't come off. Scott in the middle of the pack.
JJ.
Ladder at the back there. Gets it now. The big ruckman. Oh, wrapped up. Took a long time. Still got his kick away. Right foot across half forward. There, Truan. Gardner taps it away. Lamb taps it to his own advantage. Pushes it in front of him again. Taps it a third time. Can he pick it up now? He's going to be wrapped up by Scott. And also, Westwick was there, close to the boundary line and out of bounds. It's going to be, couldn't pick it up there, should have picked it up.
Yeah, I agree. The second time, he should have knocked it the second time. Should have just picked it up and gone on. He's quick enough.
23 minutes gone of the first term. Scoreboard shows 20 points margin to the Tigers.
So he's got plenty of toe.
One of the better players, Anthony Lamb, dashing at half forward, kicks up there now towards that direction. Lucino's there, hand pass, puts Ladder under a bit of pressure, but he had good vision to see Frankie Fatali, and he goes short and finds his teammate there in Vinnie Lehman.
Lehman goes inboard in the middle to Beekmans, has to get back to Lehman. Good pressure from Thomson, put him under pressure there in the middle of the ground, and falls to Richardson at centre half back, so good pressure from up the ground there by the Tigers. He's going to go long out towards the wing position. Oh, Gardner against Lehman, use of the body there from Lunchbox. It's a race now between the biggest and smallest man on the ground. Ladder gets back in front of Gardner on this occasion. Right foot kicks a poor one. Oh, he's going to put his backman under pressure. Lucino runs at it, traps it. Menzies is right on his hammer. He's surrounded by four guys, and one of them is Gardner. Gets it towards Cow, and Harris takes a good diving mark.
Good effort. Good play, that Harris.
Yep, league best and fairest winner, Division 2 last year. Transferred from Lee Districts across the west. Give him a rap, and what happens? He puts it on the full.
You're a pretty good judge, though, Grapper, aren't you, really?
I have been all the time.
Short kick there was good towards Justin from Lamb. So the Echo will have a kick for goal from 50.
I'd nearly get, no, not near. I was going to say give it back to him, but he's a left footer. Pretty easy to kick though if you're left footer from there.
You've done that many a time, haven't you, Grapper?
At practice.
Practice in the dead of night when nobody can see you. Justin comes in, left foot kick, pushes it out to the near side, and it stays out there, doesn't come back. No breeze this afternoon to help it back, so Justin one behind. They move to 5-3-33, 21-point lead for the Tigers. Geelong West Cricket and Football Club, 2 straight goals on the Landers Bull and Wisbowski Chartered Accountants first quarter scoreboard.
Yeah, he's getting plenty of it, young Lamb, isn't he?
The play. Harris looks
did he touch it?
I don't think he did.
Young Hill. Umpire said yes, he did. And he's a bit closer than you.
If he had touched it, it would have got under his belly.
There you are.
Yeah, I agree, Grappo.
It's going to be a boundary throw in. Left forward flank, tightened into attack. Hill at ground level again. Kick's not a good one. Working hard.
Good effort.
Good work, yes, to Stewie Scott was nice. And Beekmans has actually held that one and takes the footy clean.
Play on. Oh.
And let's see what he can do with it, with the footy.
Oh. I call Frank Ianelli. He's the smallest bloke out of 7 of them.
Stein gets a handball to Richardson, gets around the Wigmore tackle, goes long off one step with his right boot, back towards nobody in particular. Ladders back there at half back and takes the mark. Decides to switch play and goes out wide. Oh, Heath Box is going to be under pressure from Nankervis, but he's equal to the task, can't take the mark. He gets shepherded by Harris, kept playing from there, punched away there by Harris. Pack still develops at half back. Harris again works hard. Handball is shocking again.
Good
Thomson,
pressure.
no, McFarlane. Yeah, McFarlane, kick around the corner, Ladder over his head. Lucino runs at the ball, can't trap it at the first occasion. Gets a good shepherd. Cowan went straight into the ladder there. Menzies, shepherds for Gardner. They're working hard in the forward line to keep it in there, the Tigers. And they do so. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, the pressure's right on the back line at West there, isn't it?
That probably reflects in the scoreboard, fellas, at the moment too. Just the determination
Stevie
of the Tigers is the reason for why they're front at the moment. 21 points. We're approaching time on in the first quarter. GDFL round 9 match of the day here at Godfrey Street.
So throw up there just close to the boundary line. The umpire's going to come in and do it all again. And Jamie Legel's actually got the job on McFarlane, which is a bit of a surprise.
Is he the bloke from East Belmont?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And since he's been on him, hasn't had a touch.
Playing at centre-half back. So there he is, McFarlane. Gets wrapped up by Legel. Falls towards Timmy Gardner. He'll get out of a pack. Great handball. Off towards Kelly. Left foot kicker. Ladder getting back there. Cowan also. Ladder picks it up the second attempt. Poor kick though. Oh, Timmy Gardner drops an easy mark. But he picks it up again. Watch him. He'll kick this. No, he doesn't. Give him a rap and he'll do that. Kick it out of bounds.
Really good job, aren't you?
We are. Well, we're 21 points in front of you, so our 500 is looking a lot better than yours.
I don't think he dropped that, Gardner.
We know. I tell you what. At least we've got ink in our pencil, though. Don't you worry about that.
Boundary throw in
now.
Going
fast.
Close to the Thomson goal. Timmy Gardner gets it down towards the front of the pack. Scragger Craig leaves it for Harris. Right foot kick around the corner back towards Westwick and Lamb. Back towards Westwick. It gets back first. The love child's pushed out of the way. Richardson's going to get back.
Go the middle.
By Gann. Handball. Under pressure there from Cook. Back towards Neil. Gann still working hard in there. Handball straight to Stewie Scott but couldn't take it. Pushed on by Scott. Out towards Lamb. Can't trap it.
Well done, Menzies.
Menzies back towards Atchison. Westwick's there also fighting hard for it on the wing. Good work. And a ball up. A good play from both sides there. So, a ball up on centre wing, grandstand side, and it's going to be a blood rule here. Hill's going to come off. Obviously, cop one high, so he's to come off the ground. So, just a break in play. We've been playing 25 minutes of this first quarter, so close to time on. Sam Lucchino is going to come on for Hill. So, obviously, a couple of changes to be made here. Is Lucchino going to go straight on to Gardner? He looks like he is.
Daunting task, isn't it?
A big task. He's already had about 10 possessions in this quarter.
Yeah.
He's been the dominant player in the midfield for Thomson. Umpire Carter puts it down now. Beekman's to do the ruck work, taps it down towards Ian Nelly. Timmy Gardner, there he is, breaks a tackle, gets it back to Atchison, gets around the Ian Nelly tackle. Good play by Wigmore to punch the ball away. Good play there by Ian Nelly to give it to the love child. He's going to be run down though, too
Mickey
slow.
Gann.
Mickey Gann. Good tackle by him. Wigmore picks it up. Right foot kick back towards full forward. Singham waiting was Harris. He's got support in Burke. Harris to pick it up again and relieve the pressure. Goes to the wide open spaces. And Terry Nankervis are going to stay in for him. It's not going to. It's out of bounds at half forward for Geelong West.
Wigmore's hurt here.
Not a good sign for the Geelong West side. Brett Wigmore hobbling at half forward. Boundary throw in now. Out of sight of the ground. In front Beekman's, but no support at ground level. Jason Stein did well, got it forward, butted up well.
One grab at the ground level.
Certainly. As we just wait now on the boundary umpire to bring the ball back into play.
Taylor gets back, gets his right fist to it. Falls towards Heath box, smothered there. Tapped it as a throw. No consistency there. Nankervis getting the call for umpire. Grabs us up here. Richardson off one step again. Goes long, one out. Cowan behind again by Harris, his old teammate. McFarlane Rose. Can he handball to Menzies? He can. Can he kick it? He taps it back. That was a throw. So
very late on the whistle.
Yeah, they missed one and then got the next one.
Got the second one, yeah.
So a free kick. Legel in the back pocket, sets it up for Neil. Has to sit and wait and just takes it. Oh, he wanted to play on quickly there, did he? He's being held up by Nankervis. Has to go back. The lead's on from Cowie, who's a long way up from full forward. Falls towards Westwick and he takes it at half back. He's got Lucchino running from the back pocket. He elects to go further towards Cowie. Oh, he turns around and fell into his arms there. He's got Stewie Scott further up.
Lucchino will get the goal here if he keeps running.
He goes up towards Wigmore, but Atchison, great mark.
What a great pressure grab. Had to go because you're right, Lucchino was looking real good there running down the centre.
Nankervis has got his name.
Oh, Neil in front, good work.
Good effort.
Tunga Neil had the pressure coming from Rutherford and Nankervis there. And there's going to be another blood rule by the looks of it.
Who's that?
Atchison, is it? And I think that might have actually happened from Hill. Because I don't think he's got blood on. Yeah, it's just blood on the jumper, and that might have come from Hill, who's already off with the blood rule. So they want to get him another jumper very quickly. Backle to come on.
Actually, Sam Lucchino has done quite some constructive work since being on the ground.
Yeah, he got a bit of a knock on and that up there, didn't he?
Yeah, that's you saw the subtle one, yeah, and that's what it's all about, helping your teammates out. Beekman's good lead this time, being in the right spot for once, and takes the footy.
Oh,
plays on and kicking like a dog.
That's it. Siren
sounds, and you know, when you get an opportunity like that, you've got to make it a winner. And unfortunately for the Cheetahs, that young Beekman's didn't do enough with the ball on that occasion, and this allows the Tigers to go in at quarter time chasing very comfortable 21-point leaders.
Yes, Thomson 5-3, 33 lead Geelong West Cricket Football Club. 2 straight goals. Just before Shane looks at some best players, I'll give you a bit of notice. Okay, Shane. Goal kickers, well, Dale Menzies has been a standout so far. He's got 3 goals. Christian McFarlane 1 and Mark Cowan 1 also. And for Geelong West there, goal kickers Scott Cowie and Scotty Truan. So Dale Menzies a bit of a revelation in the forward line for Thomson so far this afternoon. And I just think Cowan's just playing a little bit behind Harris at the moment. Also, he needs to play in front a little bit more. But Harris, obviously, a good player, and those two will have a big tussle all day. And
I'd say it's nearly even.
Yeah. The orator, best players in that first quarter quickly.
For Thomson, I thought Lamb did good, McFarlane did good, Menzies did good.
Lamb did good.
So I'm not going for a job at the Greater 3UZ. I don't have to practice the English. And
who is?
Tim Gardner, I thought were the best 4 for Thomson.
Yeah.
Along with Aitchison, of course. For who are we playing? Blue West. Beekman's went half okay. Harris.
Best on ground, Harris.
No way. Tim Gardner's best on ground by 4
Sylvia, how you going?
G'day, Dale.
And Scott Truan, I thought Truan did half okay, and Cowie.
Well, thanks for that, Shane. You've said your greetings to everybody walking past the commentary box. You've given us some of your best players. They've all did good. And we'll be back with the second quarter of this GDFL match of the day, round 9, Geelong West Cricket Footy Club at Thomson here at Godfrey Street after this on Guest Video.